Greetings to all my friends and my subscribers as well, and anybody else who may be visiting. I have a question. Some of this has to do with politics, and some of it has to do with this situation with refugees. And here's my question to all of you, some who are my friends and some who I don't even know. How old does one have to be before they do not fall for all of the malarkey that comes down the pike? You know, it saddens me to see a whole bunch of young people running out in the streets, acting stupid, some of them destroying property and breaking laws and doing things that injure other people and other people's property. And there will be consequences for these actions. Now, recently, there are 4 girls, all about 22 years of age, that were arrested in Boone, North Carolina for spraying anti-Trump graffiti on the Daniel Boone restaurant sign. Now, you know, they may have been just acting out kind of their emotions over something that they were unhappy about. Maybe their parents never taught them that there are consequences for these kinds of actions. So now, here are 4 girls whose lives are going to be negatively affected. Who knows what charges will be brought against them. I mean, it was about $10,000 in damage. And for what? For a senseless, ridiculous act where they thought maybe it was cool to do something like this. Well, young people, let me tell you something. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I'm sure whether you've made some or not, don't get out there and start doing all this stupid stuff and believing all of these fake news reports that's getting you all ginned up to go do something that you may end up regretting for the rest of your life. Take some time and start thinking things through, and don't act like some kind of a mindless zombie. And if you have to, turn off the television set and don't just follow the crowd like a bunch of lemmings running off of a cliff. You know, we've got a new sheriff in town. Now, you may not like President Trump, but you're going to have him for 4 years, whether you like it or not. Now, many of us who are conservatives have gone through 8 years of President Obama. We weren't out throwing rocks, rioting, doing all this stupid stuff. And because we got more sense than that. So let's just let things play out. And as far as the refugee thing, some of you people, I've lived in North Africa. I've lived in Muslim countries. I know what a lot of this is all about. And also, if you were to go to Germany or France or Italy or the Netherlands or Sweden, where cops can't even go in some areas because the Islamic people have taken over it, and you know, there's rapes, there's all kinds of mistreatment of women, all kinds of stuff. A lot of people don't have a clue in their head what this is all about, and they're just out there supporting something that they don't realize that if it was allowed and grew in their own neighborhood, they'd probably be killed, molested, or who knows what by some of these people who are acting out what they actually believe in. That's killing infidels. So it's time you start waking up. Don't go out and follow just the crowd, the herd mentality, and ruin your life. It's not worth it. Take it as a piece of advice from an older guy who's seen a lot of things and knows a little bit of what he's talking about. All right. God bless you. And watch some of my other videos that have to do with spiritual things, and just don't get out there and doing a bunch of stupid stuff that's not going to end up to a hill of beans before it's all over with. All right. That's my rant for the day. and I hope it benefits some of you. Bye-bye.